Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm gonna give you an overview of this space heater right here. I'm gonna give you some dimensions. Is it easy to install? Can it be wall mounted? And a couple other specs about it that make it easy to use. So the first part is that it's very simple to install. All you think you need to do is it comes with two leg casters. So it kind of rolls around, can kind of go in any direction. Hardwood carpet, like in this example. Very, very, very easy. Don't need any hardware whatsoever. Literally, it's two screws that come with it and you're bolted. Do you have to use the casters? No. It does come with wall mounted anchors and screws. And on the back side, it is set up to where if you do want to wall mount it, it can be wall mounted and then hung and then put up. Kind of a close up of it looks like this, so you got your options here, right here. So you can hang that if you want to. Got a handle right here. It also comes when this is not being used. If you want to store it, it does come with this storage bag that kind of just slips over. It's on right now. It's quite warm, so you don't do that. But you would just slide this over. It keeps it all dust free. So then, if you're storing it over the summer and you want to start it back up in the winter, you don't have any like kind of like dust smell from when it's getting hot again. But kind of cool. The extension cord on it is roughly 6 feet. 6 feet as far as that's concerned. Size wise, in this example, when it is on casters, it's only about 19 inches tall. The casters themselves are right at about 9 inches. The body itself, so if you're going to wall mount this, it's only going to sit off the wall a total of 4 inches. So if you do wall mount it, 4 inches, like that's it. And then from a width, the heater without the casters, about 24 inches. With the casters, you're at about 27 inches. That kind of gives you an idea of how thin, thick, weight wise, couple pounds, 5 pounds or so. Don't know the exact weight, but it's pretty light. Now it can be connected to an app, which actually makes it really easy. And the app can be connected to the location's Wi-Fi, so you can really set it and forget it and kind of control everything from the mobile app, which is kind of cool. Now, this has a built-in algorithm. So depending on the room size you set it, it will adjust how the heat is being dispersed and kind of generated from this thing based on the room size. And the room size adjustment that can be done in the app is about 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large. You can also set up timers on this. And so the timers can be set up to where you want to turn on at, I don't know, let's just say 9 p.m. at night and then turn off 6 a.m. in the morning. You can do some timers on there and kind of set it and forget it. You can also set it up to where you just leave it at a certain temperature, and as the room adjusts in temperature, it'll cut off. And then if the room gets colder, it automatically cut back on. So if you wanted it to stay at, let's just say 75 degrees, you can just set it at 75 and then leave it. It also has some a boost feature. So if the room is colder than you'd like and you wanted to get warm quicker, you just hit the button and it will go into boost mode, and it kind of like warms up the room much faster. Then it will go back to whatever the set temperature is that you have set on it. Pretty cool stuff. It also comes with a remote. Doesn't come with 2 AAA batteries. So if you don't want to use the app, or you just want to have something convenient that's kind of near this, you don't actually want to have to touch this. The actual device here doesn't where your hands will go, and I'll show you a close up how this works. Doesn't get hot, but if you don't even want to get near it, you have this option as well. This has some cool options that allow you to set the boost mode, the temperature up or down, if you want to have the display on or off, if you want to have a chime, if you want to put a lock mode on to where if there's little ones running around, or you don't want anybody to kind of mess with the temperature settings, which is also kind of nice because you just kind of set it and forget it. And then, somebody can't go over there and manually bypass it and to try to adjust the temperature. That is set up with a built-in lock mode, and the remote's pretty small as shown here. Display how easy this is to work. You have a button that goes up or down. So you have your digital display that's kind of like inside this. You can kind of go up. So you have 3 different modes. You have boost mode. So when these are in the red mode, boost mode will get this thing going. It's sort of a fast heating feature to where it will go full power, 1500 watts, and it will pretty much bring the room up to temperature as fast as possible. Then with another click, it turns into sort of more of a yellow-orange color. This is more of a comfort mode, and this will get the range between 40 and 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Just to go back again, the boost mode will go straight to 86 degrees, so it's going to go up to temperature pretty quick. And then when this is in green mode, this is more of your economic mode, your eco mode, which is going to be from 40 to 86. And the default value as shown here is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Using the remote here, you can turn this display off so you can't see it, especially if this is in a room where maybe somebody's sleeping and you want to kind of minimize any kind of light, ambient light that's in the room. You can do that. You can adjust the boost here with a click of a button. You can quickly go into boost mode, knock it down to eco mode. So you can have all these adjustments here. Very easy to use. This is your lock button. This is your timer button. All very, very easy to use and navigate to get the control how you want it. Now, a good question would be, well, how big a room is this thing going to warm up? So, using this, it was in a room as big as I'd say 22 feet by 15 feet, and this was vaulted ceilings that went up. I'd say maybe 20-foot ceilings, and this was in a all glass sunroom. Heated it up just fine, no problemo. So it works very, very well in a large area. And you just have the options with the customization in the app to kind of really fine tune it and get what you want it. The cool part, as far as I'm concerned, is the set it and forget it. If you're just like, I like it at 71 degrees and I don't have to touch it ever again, you literally set it and you don't have to go back to it ever again. So very, very cool as far as the set it and forget it feature. And with it being so thin, or if you want to have it bolted against the wall and kind of out of the way, very cool that way as far as all that's concerned. Now, from a how hot does this get? So it's definitely like I'm touching it as shown. It's definitely warm. This is not something I would want to go up and like hold for a long period of time. But if you were to bump up against it like this, it's not like it's going to singe you or anything like that. But it's definitely going to be warm, but more likely would want to be in a location that's not going to get easily like leaned up against for any extended time. But just from a an overall, tapping it from a temperature standpoint, good to go in this example. Now, full disclosure, this company sent this to me, said, Ryan, can you give a little overview, a little tutorial, tell us what you think about our space heater. Hopefully, any all your questions got answered, and we'll talk to you soon.